This is Red Carpet Flies, news on the fly, bringing you daily, unique, and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news for December 13th. Matthew McConaughey is ready to co-star with Kate Hudson again. Will we see America's sweethearts, Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson, reconnect in another possible rom-com? At the premiere of his new animated comedy, Sing 2, McConaughey spoke with Entertainment Tonight and reflected fondly on his rom-com co-star. "She's fun to work with," McConaughey stated. "She's fun, she's rock and roll." The pair co-starred in the romantic comedy How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days back in 2008 and then re-teamed for the action comedy Fool's Gold in 2008. McConaughey said that he would be down to working with Hudson again under the right circumstances, namely if they found the right script for the right movie. McConaughey is reprising his role in Sing 2 as Buster Moon, an enthusiastic and optimistic koala who leads a group of singers and musical hopefuls looking to impress a big-time producer with their dynamic stage show. The movie also features voice talents of Reese Witherspoon, Scarlett Johansson, Taron Egerton, Bobby Cannavale, Nick Offerman, Tori Kelly, and Housley. The movie hits theaters December 22nd. I really like these two, and I really like them in romantic comedies because you can really see the chemistry between them. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is one of my fave rainy day cuddle movies. It's interesting that McConaughey said that he would be interested in doing a rom-com again because for a while there, he was steering clear of those type of movies. He didn't want to get typecast, and he also wanted to go for more serious roles. What I think is, and this is just my humble opinion, I think he would be down for doing another rom-com because of Kate Hudson. And I mean, of course, the right script, but it seems like he really enjoys working with her, and work is so much better when you have great coworkers. Is vegan leather worse for the environment than real leather? In the past decade or so, vegan leather has been on the rise. You're seeing more and more options for vegan leather for pants and bags. For the record, vegan leather is a material that mimics leather, but is created from artificial or plant products instead of animal skins. It is most often made from two different plastic polymers, polyurethane and polyvinyl chloride, which are the most commonly used due to their wrinkle texture, which helps give the effect of real leather, according to PETA. Vegan leather can also be made from more natural resources, including pineapple leaves, cork, apple peels, and recycled plastics. With the help of technology, well-made vegan leather products can often be mistaken for the real thing. Pretty good so far, huh? Well, not every vegan leather is created equal. According to an article in Harper's Bazaar, some vegan leathers are made from plant-based materials while others are created from artificial products. The inclusion of these artificial products can be where the sustainability issue arises. It's not without environmental concerns, says Sandra Sandor, the creative director of Paris Fashion Week. However, there's reasonable ground to state that the environmental impact of producing vegan leather is far lower than real leather. The impact of real leather is driven by land use and GHG emissions associated with animal agriculture, Sander explains. The livestock sector is the world's largest use of agricultural land through grazing and its use of feed crops. As a result, this plays a major role in climate change and the management of water and biodiversity. For example, the cattle industry in Brazil has been a great driver of deforestation, causing biodiversity loss and contributing to climate change. However, despite vegan alternatives being thought to have a lower impact on the environment than the real thing, it does have clear drawbacks, particularly when it's made from plastics. Clothing made from plastics can pose a threat during and after its lifespan because it could end up in the water or in landfills. It takes years to degrade and releases toxic chemicals into the environment, which is unsustainable. Microplastic pollution is a big threat as it uses an extensive amount of water, energy, and chemicals to be processed and made into material, which sadly impacts the earth. A lot of brands greenwash, which is when a brand uses buzzy words to appear more environmentally friendly. And this, unfortunately, has caused a lot of the problems because people end up buying vegan leather that's not really vegan leather at all. So it's important that you do your research on brands and substitute materials that you're spending your money on. Both the process and the products are important. You know, I feel like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. I've learned so much about being really green in this past few years. First, we thought recycling was good. I don't know about you, but I was religiously taught in school to recycle, reduce, and reuse. And come to find out recently, the US ships its recyclables to China and China pays a bulk fee for the stuff. Then we were told that electric cars are better for the environment. But then we find out that the production of the batteries for those cars could possibly leave a bigger carbon footprint than we originally thought. And now this. You know, I'm at the point where Humans really can't do anything to save the planet or the environment. Everything we do has some negative impact on the planet, even if we're not trying to. I'm really starting to think that humans are the problem. Get rid of us and the world would be great. My recommendation is just try your best. That's all you really can do. Try your best and try to live good, be a good human, and be a good steward to the environment. Feds surprised Kanye West and Drake pushing for Larry Hoover's release. Last week was the historic Free Larry Hoover concert here in LA that brought together two of rap's biggest heavy hitters, Drake and Kanye Ye West. Everyone knows that Ye and Drake have had beef for years, but they were able to put aside their differences and squash their beef for this concert. Fans were super excited to see the union, but not everyone was happy, namely the feds. According to TMZ, federal law enforcement are pissed that the music icons are pushing to release a guy that the government considers the worst of the worst. For those unfamiliar with the Larry Hoover case, Hoover was convicted and sentenced for an Illinois murder in 1973. He wasn't the trigger man, but prosecutors said he directed the shooting of a man he accused of stealing from his gang. Hoover was credited for founding Chicago's infamous Gangster Disciples. While he was serving 150 to 200 years for the murder, the Fed stepped in to indict and convict Hoover for drug conspiracy, extortion, and engaging in organized crime. In 1997, he started serving 6 life sentences in a federal supermax prison. Hoover and his believers feel like this is a gross over-sentencing, especially for federal crimes that were related to drug distribution and not murders. So far, Hoover, who is 71, has been in prison for 48 years. You know, I have to admit, I don't know much about the Larry Hoover case, but I do like to see when artists, especially beefing artists, come together for a cause. We often see these rap beefs end horribly. So I'm glad that Drake and Kanye were able to bury the hatchet and bring attention to Larry Hoover. And before I close out for the night, I want to send condolences to Vicente Fernandez's family, friends, and fans. Vicente Fernandez was a revered Mexican singer who died this past Sunday. The legendary singer was 81. The iconic and beloved artist died in a hospital in Jalisco State, his family said. In August, he had suffered a serious fall and had been hospitalized since then for that and other ailments. Again, condolences to the Fernandez family, friends, and fans. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly for December 13th. Please like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.